Okay, I'm going to talk about what we like about Ecuador with its muffin. Okay. Modern season several private conversations were read through the 19th and 20th centuries. In the muffin and its girls, both north and south. Now of history interesting, but the terrain of the coast was not built after the demolition of the old colonial fortress. Panesi Muffin lost its military importance during the 19th century. 19th century, the sector became dangerous. During the last decades of the 20th century, based the headquarters of the famous criminal gang of Mamalucha. Based the which operate it in its street with affected tourists for in 1976, the Spanish. Agustín de la Herrán Matorras made an aluminium monument in honor of the Virgin Mary to decorate the top of the muffin, and thus also provide an icon in the Ecuador and famous important place. The so-called Virgin de Panusi is a copy of the Virgin of the Legarda, and has a big point and tourist center. The Virgin of Quito composed of 7,000 different pieces. This is the largest representation of aluminium around the world. The world inaugurated on 28 1975. It's a replica of the sculpture of 13th century made in the 18th century by the Quito sculptor Bernardo de Legarda. The same one that rests in the main altar of the Church of San Francisco, and that is considered as the third work of the sculpture of the Quito School. Okay. The sculpture represents the Virgin Mary of described in the biblical book of the Apocalypse, a woman with wings, and chain that holds the serpent under her feet and represents the beast of the 666. That is why of the name of Virgin de Quito or Virgin de Legarda of the sculpture of the original sculpture. Original work. This statue is also called the Virgin of the Apocalypse. The sculpture raised of a base building of 4 levels, built in concrete and covered with volcanic stone. Ay, mira mis ojos. Como duele la garganta. Sigamos. Veamos un poco para preguntar lo que quede. Instead, you can visit a small museum in which tells the story of the Millennium Kill and the construction of the sculpture. In addition, accessing the museum, you can reach with point located at the foot of the Virgin for with you cap a privilege 180. The great width of the city of Quito. In its concrete base is plague named the woman of the apocalypse. Cap 12. Writing with Father Jesus Rigoberto Correa Vázquez, which says, "Who is this woman that says in suicide? Queen of 12 crown star protecting el winged that to firmament goes of erect. Who is the woman enlarged to that to his plant the mount is proscribed. Give the serpent shade and among all is the only one chosen. The hope shone in heaven to heaven and earth. In one God became incarnate and incarnate into history. She is mother of good God, flower of the covenant, the strong woman who to help terrifies the slave of the Lord for the assumption to glory Turbis place. Arthur it has been a site visit for many generations. Be its spectacular bit is a recent years. Emphasizes the image of the mythical Virgin raised on the top. It has increased the number of visitors. The tourist center, an important part of this tourist center is the old colonial center, where we know any foundation at pre-Hispanic vestige has been treated, although it is evident that it is building with colonial brick. In spite of that, it has been decorated with indigenous motifs when the statue of the Virgin Mary was entirely the Hill's muffin. Architect Catholic religious connotation. Reason with in Christmas time a bird on life is started and prayers released like the novena. During the first years of the 21st century, the regeneration plan promoted by the municipality of Quito was favorable the emergence of government coffee restaurant for at least tasted in pockets and food and picture and dance. Okay, pictures gathering for very effective communic policy. The muffin is a beautiful it look the city of Quito. The tourists go to the muffin for by beautiful and eat the typical food and look typical dance and music etc. Okay, this is my exposition and conclusion. Thank you.